This question is giving us the equation of a parabola. We know it's a parabola because it's a quadratic. It's a variation of y equals x squared. And there's a translation right here. So the minimum of a quadratic, the min or max, is going to be code for the vertex. And so we have a vertex being translated. So let's review translations. Let's say we have y equals x squared, which is your straight parabola centered at the origin. If we do y equals x squared plus 5, or y equals x plus 5 squared, in this situation, we're adding to the outside. And if you add to the outside, you need to know that that's a vertical shift. And vertical shifts are normal. In other words, positive is up and negative is down. So this would be shifting it up 5. So our parabola that was centered at the origin is now the same exact thing, but it's shifted up 5. So the bottom of it is at y equals 5. Now, if you add to the inside of a function, that's a horizontal shift. And horizontal shifts are not normal. They're backwards. So normally, positive is to the right and negative is to the left. Here, positive is to the left and negative is to the right. So x plus 5 squared would actually go left 5. So if we were imagining that, our same parabola, instead of going up 5, it would have gone left 5. And that would be x equals negative 5 right there. So why are we talking about this? Because this is your regular f of x. We could have said f of x equals x squared. This is like saying f of x plus 5 on the outside. And this is like saying f of x plus 5. And that's what they gave us. So they said f of x plus 5. That's what our g of x is. So it is a movement to the left of 5 from whatever our original function was. Now let's find out what our original function is. The vertex of a parabola, if it's in the ABC format, which it is right now, is, well, the x value of the vertex is negative b over 2a. So for us, that would be negative 64 over 2 times 4. Negative 64 over 8, which is negative 8. Now, we could plug that back in and get the y value. We know that the x part of the vertex is wherever x is negative 8. But what we don't know is how tall it is. So let's just imagine we have negative 8. And let's just pretend that our parabola is here. We really don't know how high it is. But now we do know where it is laterally in terms of the sideways movement. So now what I'm saying is the height doesn't really matter because they're asking us for the value of x for our shifted function. So we could plug the negative back in, the negative 8 back in and get the height, but it won't help us because this question is not asking about height at all. It's basically saying when we move this thing to the left by 5, at what x value will it be right now? So right now, we know that this is the moment when x is negative 8. If you move to the left by 5, it's going to be the moment where x is now negative 13. And so for what value of x does it reach its minimum? At negative 13, even though we never really needed to find out what the height was.